So the tournament has started. Let's see, this is the first game. Let's watch this first board. Okay, I hope you guys can see the board properly. Let me just fix this. Okay, so I hope the board is big enough. But here we have Kinahana against Harry O'Connor. So we have a solid structure from white. Let's just see a few other games. So I think this is Harry is from Team Lucan and Kinahana, I'm not sure what if it's a boy or a girl, but from Gaelscoil Vicil Cusog. Okay, so bishop h6. Black just moved bishop h6, attacking this pawn, but I'm not sure if moving the bishop out here is so good for black. The bishop was nicely placed on g7, so that could have been, they might have had a better move than that. Okay, so now, okay, so this is just blundering a piece. White can just take that for free. So let's just see if we can see some more games. So I'm going to go back. So okay, let's see board 2. I'll open this. Chess Gamer. Okay, so Dan against Luke Cole. Let's see how this is going. So these games are going quite quickly, so I won't be able to watch every single game and commentate because there's so much going on. But here, so the position is equal. Well, black is a pawn up, so if we count here, we see that black is a pawn up. Hey, Silver Bullet, how are you doing? And now black just played c6, so attacking this bishop. This bishop is going to go somewhere. Probably here. Good. So bishop b3. He's gonna have to. Well, he shouldn't develop here because now this pawn is hanging. So this pawn is going to be a little annoying for black. So he should probably find a way to push it, but he won't be able to because white actually has. Hey Atesh, how are you doing? Is there a lag? I hope you can see me and hear me properly. I hope the lag isn't too bad. So I'm commentating the Irish school championships right now, primary school championships. And hey Tagbon. Okay, so that was Dan against Luke. The thing is, he needs to do something with this pawn if he wants to develop the bishop. Now this pawn is hanging. So will Dan take it? Yeah, he took the pawn. And now it's looking equal, but white has some good pieces. Like his pieces are quite active, so maybe he can try doubling up, moving his rook here and here. This would be good if he doubles up. Okay, good. So rook d1, he saw this, and then after he moves this rook out of the way and brings this rook here, now his rooks, if they are on the 7th rank, this is quite good for white. So we'll see. He can also go here and try attack this pawn. Okay, so now he's going for this pawn. So we have two attackers on this, the rook and the bishop. And he has two defenders now, the bishop and the rook. So he's going to try and defend this pawn. Okay, so rook d8. This was a really good move. And now he's lost a bishop. Check in bishop. He's going to lose the bishop. Okay, so black is a bishop down. Hey Robson, how are you doing? Okay, so the lag is good now. That's okay. So let's see if Black is going to be able to save this. Okay, so he lost another pawn. It's looking quite tricky. White is now a pawn and a bishop up. He can go here and take another pawn, and I don't see how he can defend it. So, hey Goitu, how are you? I think it's going to be quite tricky for Black to hold. I'm doing well. How are you doing? Okay. So Black is trying now hard to keep his position alive. Maybe he can try. Okay, so Rook here is keeping this pawn protected, which is good. Okay, so now White is looking to swap off rooks, which is a really great strategy to swap off pieces once you're ahead. He lost another pawn. He's going to take this pawn, and it's going to be quite hard to hold. Okay, so White knows what he's doing here. Thank you, I'm fine too. That's great. White knows what he's doing. He's coming. He has a passed pawn here. This is probably going to end up being a queen. What can he do? He can bring his rook here and just push the pawn along the board. And this just looks game over for White. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought he dropped a pawn, but he didn't. If he takes, the rook will just take, and after the rook takes, king takes, and then we have a comfortable endgame. So Black needs to keep the rooks on to keep the game going a bit longer. Maybe rook here. Okay, g5. g5 is an interesting move. But he'll just move the king here. Or here, okay. Hey Edgar, how are you doing? Okay, so king after king here, Black has no more checks. So I'm not sure how he can keep the game alive for much longer. This pawn is just gonna queen. Let's see another game. So I think White is just comfortable here. So let's see. Okay, so this game is finished. Let's go back and see another game. So Oren against Jason. Let's see Oren against Jason. Okay, wow, the queen is on h3, so this looks a bit intimidating for White. Queen on h3, this bishop is really strong, even though this pawn is blocking any possibilities of checkmate. Okay, bishop takes here, so after the bishop takes, now we get another bishop into the game, and we have quite a few pieces attacking the king. This is looking very scary for White. Okay, so now maybe bring in another piece, so he could maybe bring the rook here on this line, or he could try this rook. Okay, I was weary about this rook because now this pawn is hanging. Hey mates, Lykovis, how are you doing? Oh, queen e2. Queen e2. Queen e2 maybe to bring it here and swap off queens. That would be a good strategy for... So I think my internet is quite slow today. I'm sorry about that. I don't really know how to fix it. I'm going to try and get your brother off the Xbox. I know. I think my brother, I don't think my brother is actually playing on the Xbox. I don't know why today is particularly bad. I think because the weather is bad, but I'm not sure. Hey little Schnitzel, I'm good. I am just analyzing some games. Okay, so Black here has, so material-wise, the position is equal, but Black has two very strong rooks, and the king is not looking so great. So h6, I guess, to give the king some space in the future. Maybe he was a bit scared of some back rank ideas. d4 is a good move to block off this bishop. Okay, so some pieces have been swapped, and now it's looking like White has got some play. So maybe he can try go queen here and attack this and this, double attack. Okay, so rook e1. Rook e1 to swap off some more pieces. I guess White wants to exchange here, but rook e1, not a bad move. Rook e6, good move, doubling up on this file. So if he takes back with the rook, and or he could take back with the queen as well. But I think he'll take back with the rook. Actually, if he takes, he missed checkmate. He had checkmate on f1. Black shouldn't have taken back. He missed checkmate. And now I think this is mate. Rook e1. And he will be checkmated after queen there. Queen. Oh no. White missed something here. I think white should have played. Oh, never mind. This rook was hanging. I never saw this. Okay, this rook is hanging. This rook was hanging for quite a while. This rook was hanging for quite a while. Black has missed mate for so many moves. Checkmate here was there for so long. Okay, let's see another game. So that was Jason against Oren. Let's see Sonic against Kinahana. Okay, Sonic against Kinahana. So, oh wow, okay, white is really going for it here. So Kinahana is really going for it from Gale Skull, Vikil Kisog. Wasn't the rook on f1 hanging, or am I seeing things? Yes, the rook on f1 was hanging for quite a while. Schnitzel. Hey Goku, how are you doing? Okay, so what happened here? Knight f5. Okay, knight f5 attacking the queen. The queen has to go somewhere. I think this is a free... Oh, that was a free knight. He could... Sonic just missed a free knight. And the pawn was also hanging. So, Sonic missed a few things here. So here, what should he do? Maybe develop this bishop somehow? Or even play e6 and bring this bishop out? Okay. Knight a6. Knight a6, maybe he can bring it here and here. And that's checkmate! If he manages to go knight b4 and knight... Okay, so a3 stops knight b4. a3 stops knight b4. I'm glad I'm not the only one who misses these easy matches, these easy mates. So I also missed them, don't worry. Hey Paragon, how are you doing? Okay, so right now I am commentating on the Irish schools championships. So these are going to be some interesting games. Bishop e6. Okay, bishop e6 is attacking here. The queen is under attack now. The queen has to find somewhere to go. He only has here or here. He can only go here or here. I think it would be good to go here, attack this pawn, and maybe queen here would look good for black. But actually, the knight will just go out of the way and attack the queen. But yeah, queen here, good. So this pawn is hanging now. Hey, Johnny D, how are you doing? This is good for black if black doesn't manage to lead his attack quickly. Yes, that's true. Well, now this... Oh, this pawn is not hanging. Never mind. This knight is defending. I am quiet. Can you not hear me properly? I hope you can hear me. So this, never mind, this pawn was defended by the knight. Okay, so the queen went back. Black is a little behind on development. He's going to need to develop his pieces, but it's looking quite tough. So queen d7 maybe to castle. b5, wow, white is not shy here. If he takes, then the bishop will just take, and then the queen will be gone. No! Black did not have to take here. Now the queen is gone. Okay, the queen is gone, and black is going to have to deal with a queen down. Sonic did not play this very well. I think he missed a few things. Okay, so let's move on and see another game. Okay, so let's see Chess Gamer. We also have here... Okay, let's see Tiger against Owen. So let's see Tiger against Owen. I'll bring this up now. Okay, so here we have Owen against Tiger. So what is happening here? Black has 2 knights and a bishop. White has 2 bishops. So black is a piece up, I guess. Oh, and a rook. So a piece and a rook. And white has a few extra pawns here. The bishop here is looking quite strong. What just happened? This is moving quite fast. So now, okay, so still a rook and a piece up. And white has 3 pawns against... Oh no, and now a rook is gone. Okay, so this is looking quite... Okay, so black just lost a rook. So now it is a piece for 3 pawns. So a knight for 3 pawns. Rook c8. These guys are moving quite fast. I am struggling to keep up with them. So he has maybe some ideas of moving the rook here, collecting a few pawns. Maybe knight here, rook here. It will be really strong. Okay, good. So knight e4. The knight is protected by the bishop. Okay, so rook here, attacking the bishop. And now this rook is really strong on the second rank. Sure, Goku, I'll see you later. Bishop e2 was possible for white, no? Yeah, so, oh, bishop e2 when the rook was there. Yeah, that's true. Okay, and now, king here. Why is black not taking these pawns? Oh, he's going for some checkmate. Oh, and now the rook is gone. The rook is gone here. Hey, Happiness Bunny. We are commentating on the Irish schools championships. So it's a okay, bishop d7. This pawn is going for a queen, but I'm not sure if he's going to be able to. So this bishop is just stopping the queen. The king is on his own. Yeah, so we are commentating the 2020 Irish Schools Championships. This is Section C, so there are a few different sections and different schools around Ireland that are playing against each other. So, okay, this pawn is going to start queening. I think it's going to surely game over. This is checkmate. Black missed checkmate. So is black going to checkmate the king? No? Yogurt tonight, thank you for following. Okay, so white resigned. Okay, white resigned the game. So let's see another game. So this is FC Checkmate against Chess Gamer. So Gail Skull, Vic. I am really bad at Irish and I cannot pronounce these names, these school names, against Harold Boys. Okay, so bishop d5. Wow, this king is in a lot of trouble here. I think he's going to be checkmated soon. c3 maybe and b4. He could try something like this, or even knight out. Oh, knight here, threatening check and queen. Hydrate. Okay, I will hydrate. How can I watch? Okay, so here, maybe a3 and b4. This king has to be checkmated. b3. What's the point of b3? Okay, knight here. Then the king will have to go here, and then a3 I think is checkmate. No, he can actually go back to a5. I don't know how black is holding on to this. Black offers a draw. Black just offered a draw to white. This looks like my games as a kid. Hey Halford, I'm doing good. Okay, queen a3, stopping the pawn from advancing, but the knight is still attacking. The king is coming in. The king is coming into white's position. Okay, so he has to go back to a5. I have no idea how black is still alive here. And there's no possibilities of stalemate because he has too many pieces. Bishop takes b7. He's going for a rook. He's gonna try and take away everything. Oh, this queen is hanging. That was a free queen. We have a Botez gambit here. And now I think it's just game over. White is gonna start collecting everything. He should probably try and checkmate soon. So maybe like this. But I'm sure there's all kinds of checkmates in this position. Rook b8. Last try of survival. Okay. King a6. King a6. What is he gonna do? b4. This is gonna be almost mate, but he'll have to sacrifice with the rook. The bishop will take. King will take. You can bring the rook into the game. There's so many things that white can do. Rook b5. Another sacrifice from black. Okay, black is gonna take here. a4 maybe after that. They're really tragic game as a kid where I was about to win a tournament and I was a rook up. Yes, that happened to me many times, Happiness Bunny. Okay, queen a4. Queen a4. Where is the checkmate? So, there's so many kinds. Bishop here, queen here. This will be checkmate. Queen here. He has to be careful not to stalemate him. If this pawn goes, it will be close to stalemate. So here, why did he bring his knight to d8? So what can he do? Oh, even queen here, check and checkmate. Okay, queen a6, queen g7 mate. It cannot be stopped. Game over for black. Okay, so let's see who is winning. So Gaelscoil, Vic Aulig, I think that's how you pronounce it, from Galway is coming first with 32, but Harold boys are quite close with 30 points, so 2 points difference between these two schools. Let's see, so they're Connor against Jason. So Connor against Jason are from the two rival schools, so let's see how this game is going. I'm starting to be afraid of stalemates. I know, stalemates are scary. Okay, so let's see how this game is going. It is equal in material. This bishop is stopping white from castling. I really like this bishop. Even, oh, c4 was a great move. Now he can castle. But once this bishop comes back, he has the long diagonal, and I really like this bishop. And this bishop will need to come back as well. This position is quite equal. What age are the pupils? Is it elementary school or older? Yes, it's elementary school. So here we call it, oh no! White just blundered a rook. White just blundered a rook. What was the last move? At c3. Oh no. Poor Connor did not see this. He is playing just like me, blundering rooks all the time. It's as if I am playing this game. Mates like Hovis, Stelmate is my middle name. Why aren't we seeing any berserking? I don't think berserking is a thing here. So, okay, so now white is going to have to try and do some damage with the rook down, but I don't think it's going to be possible. It's going to be quite a tough game now. So Jason, I think Jason is from Harold. So Harold boys will be getting another point now for their team, so they might be in the lead next, because Connor is actually from Gaelscoil, Vic Aulig. So they are the top team right now. Okay, let's see some other games. This is finished. This is also finished. Okay, so Connor is thinking here, maybe he can't castle because this rook is in the way. What else could he do? Maybe he can play f4 and king f2 and try and take this bishop. If he manages to take this bishop, or even f3 because this f3 pawn will be defended by the knight, and he won't be able to take it because the knight will just take. So if white manages to take this bishop, it will be a little bit easier for him. Oh, okay, so a few moves have been played. Checkmate. Okay, so black just won the game. Black has just won the game by checkmate. So I think Harold boys are now in the lead. Are there? Yes, Harold boys are now in the lead. That 2 point, those 2 points from Jason really put Harold boys in the lead. So now let's see. We have Classy Kieran against Dan. So Skull Ursa from Galway against Harold boys. Let's see how this is going. Okay, so this is kind of game over. Here we call it primary school. Yes. Beautiful checkmate. Yes, it was a beautiful checkmate by black. So here, okay, it is game over, but maybe Classy Kieran has some chances of stalemate, perhaps? No chances of stalemate. Black knew how to checkmate, and that game, okay. So that game was quite convincingly over. Let's see, Jason against Kinhana. So we've seen a few games from Kinahana. I'm not sure if this person's name is Hannah or Kina or how I should call them. But okay, so, white tried to checkmate on f7, but it didn't quite work. Oh no! Okay, so queen e7 is the only way to defend this. Queen e7 defends the checkmate. Who are we rooting for, Diana? We aren't really rooting for anyone. I'm just here commentating on these games. Just seeing how they're playing. Okay, so the queen is under attack. These pieces are quite strong from Jason. Jason is playing a nice game. Yes, Shroff, a duel is when you have a chance to play against me for 10 games. Oh no, and now check and queen, and the queen is gone. I think this is going to be game over for Kinahana. I think Jason has given another points to Harold Boys. So Harold Boys are now going to be in the lead. The queen is gone. Jason is probably their best asset. Okay, now the king is going traveling around here. You have a match against Silver Bullet today. Only realized later that it was he I was facing. Oh, okay, best of luck, Paragon. Anyway, I don't know if I've answered your question, Yash, but it is it's a 10 match game against me, so you can either choose 5 bullet, 5 horde, 5 ultra, 5 bullet. You choose what you want, maybe 10 3+2 games. So once you redeem those, the duel, you can get that. Okay, so now White can just chill. He can play. Oh, now the rook is gone as well. The rook is gone. So Jason is just picking up all these pieces. Okay. So let's see if we can see another game. Oren, let's see Oren against Chess Gamer. We'll open up Oren against Chess Gamer. So these are quite quick games. Oh no, okay, so Chess Gamer is actually a queen down. He just resigned. So now this game is over. Let's see if we can find another. Okay, this is another Harold Boys. So we have Dan. Dan from Harold Boys and from Vic Aulig. Okay, so Dan is 2 pieces up. No, sorry. Devin is actually 2 pieces up. So Dan is gonna try here and hold on to this with 2 pieces down. So this rook is trying to do some damage here, but all these pawns are defended. Now this pawn is going. He'll probably try and push here. Nope, this pawn is gonna go now. Another pawn down. H4 trying to take the bishop, but the bishop will just go somewhere. Okay, bishop here, maybe bishop here next. Defending this pawn. Okay, so this bishop is now being attacked. He'll just go back somewhere. Okay, or he can play check. That's still a good thing. Now bishop here. Check. Yeah, Shroff redeemed hydrate. Okay, I will hydrate. So, bishop g4. f3. Okay, the bishop goes back. So let's see how black is going to convert this. So Devin is actually from Guelskull Vic Aulig, so he'll get a few points for Vic Aulig, and Harold Boys are again. I think they're still in the lead, are they? Oh no, Vic Aulig are actually now in the lead, 48 points against Harold Boys, who have only 38, so 10 points behind. Wow, Vic Aulig have really shot up there in the lead. Swords at dawn. Okay, so what is going on here? b4 attacking the rook. The rook will have to go somewhere. And now this pawn can just come down the board. And queen. Hey, the rook is coming in. Where's the rook going to go now? He can also go here if he wants to because it's defended by the bishop. So where can he go? Okay, bishop here. He is trying to checkmate. I like black's play. Black is not afraid of checkmate. So now double attack. We see here attacking the pawn and the rook. Will he take the pawn? What will he do? Hello, Paul Rookie 2. Thank you for following, Paul. Okay, rook c2. b3. b3 attacking the rook. And now bishop f6. Good. Bishop f6. Devin saw this move. And I think This pawn is now hanging. This pawn is going to become a queen soon. He can just move the bishop out of the way because this pawn is actually defended by the bishop. This pawn is quite safe. And now the king goes back to g1. This is going to become a queen. He can bring his rook down somehow. Bishop a2. And now he's not... Oh, he has just lost a rook. Okay, so now white is going to be hoping for some stalemate. Dan is going to try and get a stalemate here. We will see if black is going to be able to checkmate him. Maybe he can bring his king in and try checkmate with the rook if he wants to. Hey, can I also do these? What? Is there any link to this team battle to watch the games? Yes, sure. So here is the link to the tournament. This is section C. Okay, so rook f1. Nice play, Devin. Yes, Devin played really, really well. Bishop b1. Now collecting all the pawns. I don't think black needs to take all these pawns, but he's still going for it. Now it's going to be looking easier for white to stalemate, but we need to see a checkmate from black. Come on, Devin. How are you going to checkmate? So maybe bishop here and here is checkmate. Okay, so king g2. I think Devin is complicating himself here. He just needs to get his king in and help his pieces to checkmate. So rook f2 check. King goes out of the way. Oh, and now he is coming in with the pawn and he will checkmate comfortably once he queens the pawn. Bishop e4. Be careful, it will be stalemate. No! No! Devin just stalemated. Oh no! Oh no, Devin! That was no! You did bishop e4 here was the mistake. This rook was defended and white just had two moves to do, so he only goes back and forth, and then this pawn comes down the board and checkmates him comfortably, but Devin took the last square of the king. After bishop check here, now this king, this line is gone, and this line is gone, so... Oh, Devin, I'm so sorry about that. Okay, so now Gwilsko, Vic Aulig are still in the lead, but that was a heartbreaking game. Okay, so let's see. Now Kinahanna against Dan. Let's see. Kinahanna against Dan. No, Paul Rookie 2, don't join these teams, please. These are teams from these are primary school teams, so please don't. Okay, so here he is trying to fork here on f7. d5. Stopping off in the center. Knight f2, and now what will he do? Queen f3 or queen h5? Queen f3, king e6, king in the center. Knight c3. This is a nice game from white. He sacrificed, Kinahanna sacrificed a knight. But now this king is looking very weak in the center. So let's see, what can we expect? So Dan is playing here. Dan is the person that we saw the last game who just stalemated. Knight c2, check and rook. Okay, Dan just grabs a rook. Dan grabs a rook. King. So now, oh, and white grabs a piece. Okay, so this is looking spicy. This is looking very, 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 very spicy here for white. What are we going to expect? So, are there any checkmating tricks here? What can he do? Queen f7? No, I don't think that works. So, black is a full rook up. Harold Boys has only 4 participants. Only 4? Okay, Harold Boys have only 4 on the team. But so do the rest not have 4 as well? I think everyone has 4. Okay, queen f7. So king e6. King e6. Let's see. Are there any checkmating? This bishop needs to come into the play somehow. How will he get this bishop in? Maybe he can try b3, b3, a4, and bishop a3. So that could be a plan from Kinahanna. Dan needs to try and swap off this queen. So maybe queen f6. Okay, So now white probably wants to play queen d5, and maybe after the king goes back, but there aren't really many checkmating ideas. Okay, maybe queen takes e5. I think the queen move you suggested is winning. You should defend the c2 pawn by bishop. Queen d5 and black got checkmated. Oh no, poor Dan. Okay, let's see. Let's see, what should he have done? So here, oh no, queen e7 took away the only square for the king to come back. After this, queen d5 is checkmate, so we should have really just played maybe queen f6 would have been a better move, because after queen here, the king can go back, and then the queen can actually go to d6 and defend the position a bit better. But wow, that was very unfortunate for Dan. I'm sorry about that. Okay, let's see. So Kinahanna is doing quite well for her team. She is from Gaelscoil Vikil Kiesog. So let's see how they're doing. So Vikil Kiesog are actually coming in 5th place, but there's still a chance for them because Kinahanna is a great player for their team. Okay, so let's see. Gaelscoil Vic Aulig are coming first, 12-point lead. Harold Boys are in 2nd place. So let's see a game between who will we watch? Okay, so let's watch Vic Aulig against Lucan. So Lucan are coming in 4th place. So let's see Luke Cole against Chess Gamer. So let's see how this is going. This is relatively equal. Yes, I know, we all do it to ourselves, little schnitzel. So, let's see, Chess Gamer. The last move was king f7, so bishop c6 trying to collect these pawns. How will he defend this pawn? I don't know how he will defend this pawn. Okay, knight c5 trying to swap off rooks. How do you know Kinahanna's a she? Sorry, I don't know if it's a girl or a boy. It could be either. So I just get confused because Hannah just comes to my mind as a girl's name, but perhaps it's a boy. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be saying this. Okay, so bishop d5. Bishop d5 check. King has to go somewhere. What is happening here? Oh no! Did white just lose a rook? How did white lose a rook? Oh no, after knight f5, white missed that his rook was blundered. So this was terrible. Poor Luke. No, poor Chess Gamer. Okay, so now Chess Gamer is gonna need to pull it out of the bag. So g4. I think a better move would have been maybe bishop e4 and g4. Thank you, by the way, Lemus Pin the Sun for following. Paul, please don't play. Please don't play in the team because it's not fair on them, and we need to leave them to play their own matches. So if you're not part of the school, you shouldn't really be playing for their team. Okay. So what is happening? Wait, I am not letting. Oh wow. Okay, so this game. Okay, so I think Black has just won this game. Chess Gamer doesn't really have many. I just need to put my charger on because my laptop is going to die. So, okay. Let's see. So, white resigned. Good respect from Chess Gamer. I am Sue, had to create a name, Lemsip in the Sun. Oh, Lemsip. I think I read the name wrong. Okay, let's see who. So, Vic Aulig are still in the lead with 70 points, and Skull Ursa are slowly catching up. Harold Boys are now in 3rd place with 54 points, so 5 points behind Skull Ursa. So What game could we look at now? Let's look at Jason against Tomcas. So Jason against Tomcas. Team 1 has 12 players. Oh, no way. Okay, I did not know that. I am Sue. Oh, you're from Harold Boys. Oh, okay. So here we have Jason against Tomcas. So Jason is the #1 player from this tournament. I think he has the most points from Harold Boys. And Tomcas is coming fourth in this tournament. So knight g5. Wow, everybody loves these f7 pawns. So we learn a lot of players are better than 4 classiness. Okay, so now f7. The knight can still come to f7. So f6, I mean, sorry, I don't know why I said f7. So the knight can still come to f6. Knight takes f3. Queen takes f3. And now white is just a pawn up. I think knight f7 would have been a better move. Queen b4 check. What can he do? King f1. Oh, c3. Okay, c3 is actually a better move than I suggested. Oh, sorry. I guess Queen h5. These players are playing quite well. So he needs to maybe play bishop e6 to swap off this bishop and then castle somehow. He can also castle queenside. Queen d1. I don't know why queen d1 was played. Maybe to try and play queen a4. But I don't think queen d1 was necessary. The queen was doing well on f3. So f5. f5, white cannot take this pawn because then the bishop is hanging. Yes, knight f7 was definitely a better try for white. So I think white is playing quite reserved here and is scared to lose. He has won so many games that he doesn't want to lose any. Okay, so now the queens will come off, I think. Are the queens coming off? No, black does not want to swap off queens. Okay, queen f6. Now he can try and castle. And then f2 will be a problem. Okay, so white castled. Hey, y'all, how are you doing? White just castled. No problem. I hope you had a great stream. Okay, c6. c6, I don't know why. Oh, maybe to stop the queen from coming to d5. c6, a very nice move from Tomcas. I'm impressed about this. c6 was a great move. Bishop e3. Bishop f8. Bishop f8. To bring it to e6, okay. Not a bad maneuver. Maybe the next. Bishop g5. Okay, the queen is attacked. Where can the queen go? Is the queen lost? No. Queen. No! The queen is lost! No! He missed the bishop on b3 and now the queen is gone. This is some wild playing from black. Now this bishop is also hanging. Jason is going to sweep up another game. Bishop g7 attacking the rook. I think they are split. So section split by school or player. I think they're split by player strength. Rook d8, but I think it's more team strength because some schools have good players, but they also have some weaker players. So it's actually the strength of the team. Queen g5. Okay, so let's see if Jason is going to manage to win this. There are a lot of big ratings difference this game, for instance. Yes, this game, but Tomcas was doing really well. Until he blundered the queen, he was doing really well. So I don't think the ratings here are actually an accurate representation. Just came to say hi and stay a few minutes and go back to study chess. Okay, hello, how are you doing, Piotr? Thank you for coming by. Hey, Phil, thank you so much for following. Welcome to the channel. We are just analyzing the school championships. Okay, bishop g4, attacking the queen. The king needs to go to f7. Maybe he can get the rook in here. Okay, so now he's starting to play queen f6. Good, rook e8. Good move by Tomcas. Queen f6, and now after bishop Okay, he has to play rook d7 to stop this checkmate. Rook d7 to stop the checkmate. No, this just blunders a rook. This is just a free rook. Oh no, he missed rook d7. And now I think this is checkmate. So Jason won. How is Chess in Ireland? Chess in Ireland is going good. Okay, so Jason won that. I'm so sorry about Tom Cass losing the queen. Gael Skull, Vic Aulig are still in the lead with 74 points. Skull Ursa not far behind with 67. Harold Boys have caught up and now they're in third place. So 7 points behind Skull Ursa. So let's see, maybe we'll find a game against... Okay, we have here Tom Cass against Oren. So Tom Cass is from Skull, Vic Aulig, and Oren is from Skull Ursa. So Vic Aulig are in the lead. Okay, f7 here. Everyone loves taking on f7. I don't know why they love taking on f7. Okay, so here, 9 days free of school. That's great. Hey, Quick Smurfer, thank you for following. Okay, c3. The knight has to go somewhere. I don't know why everyone is so obsessed with taking on f7, but I guess they just like it for some reason. So maybe the queen can come in. Okay, queen e2 attacking this knight. This knight has to go somewhere. Maybe knight d6. He has nowhere else to go. Or a6, but maybe a4 will come now. And then, oh, this pawn is dropped. Okay, black should probably play queen e7 to swap off this queen. d6 still not bad. Queen f4, queen f6. I really want queens to come off because 2 pieces are a lot better than a rook. d4. This bishop needs to go back. g5. This is a free pawn. White can just take it. This is a free pawn. Hey, Labo Jin, thank you for following. He missed it. He could have taken a free pawn. Tom Cass. Oh, he decided to take with the bishop. Tom Cass is playing really well here. Bishop here. Check. And it will be checkmate soon, but he actually has queen g6 in front. So after bishop f6, queen g6 will stop the mate. Okay, you redeemed a hydrate. I will hydrate. Bishop f5. Good move. Bishop f5. Now he can bring the bishop or the queen. No, king g7. No, checkmate on g7. No, Oren. Oh, this is not good. Queen g6. Queen g6 or bishop g6 would have saved the game. Guys, you have plenty of time here. 4 minutes each. You have 4 minutes. You have plenty of time to think. Think a bit more. Okay. Okay, I didn't even get to hydrate there, but... Here we missed another huge chance for black to just play calmly and defend the checkmate, but king f7 just gave away a checkmate. Yes, that's true, Little Schnitzel. Okay, let's see. Next game. Oren against Jason. Okay, let's see Oren against Jason. So number 2 versus number 1. Jason's 9 victories got him 2 rating points gained. The more games you play, the more victories you get. Yes, that's true. Okay, Jason against Oren. Wow, everyone is going for this f7. I don't know why they love this. Is this an individual club championships? It is a team event, so it's the Irish School Championships. So yes, that's true, Dermot. Thank you, Alex, by the way, for following. Welcome to the channel. So it is a team event. Okay, queen f3 is threatening checkmate, so he should castle here. Yeah, so primary schools championships. Thank you for helping me out, Dermot. It is the Irish primary schools championships. So each school has a team, and the players play against each other, and then the teams with the most points win. So here's Gael Skull Vic Aulig from Galway is coming in first. Not... Oh, Harold Boys have now taken second place lead. Thank you, PS, for following. Okay, Harold Boys have now taken... They're 4 points behind Vic Aulig. Okay, so let's see this game. So he just needs to castle here. Oh, this knight is also hanging. This knight was also hanging. Queen f3 was a nice move. Maybe he can actually try and play bishop e6. Okay, so this knight is going. Okay, so f7 is still threatened, so now the game is equal. Queen f6. Okay, I think castling would have been better, but queen f6 is not bad. Okay. Now, what is he going to do? He needs rook g8. Okay, Jason wants to checkmate white. He is probably going to castle queenside. Bishop h3. What a nice move, but this is actually defended by this bishop on d5. This bishop on d5 is actually defending g2. So white isn't actually threatening anything, and white knows it. So bishop, knight b5, threatening check here. Check and rook. Okay, so Jason decided to castle. White needs to decide what to do. Maybe move the rook out of the way, rook e3, attack this bishop, and then start attacking. White has also a chance of taking this knight and playing knight takes a7 with a check, and then bringing the knight back and destroying the king. Knight c3. I'm not so sure about knight c3. Maybe to bring it to e5, e4, and attack on c6. Okay. This is intense. I'm kind of out of breath here, but this is fun. Okay, so what black actually has an idea of taking the bishop. Oh, never mind. Knight c3 was meant to be played to defend this bishop, but black actually has an idea of sacrificing here and then taking on g2. So that would be a good move by knight e2. What a nice move, and now this bishop is gone. g2 is hanging, but I still think the sacrifice would have worked. Hey, Bbat, thank you for following. Welcome to the channel. Okay, so rook e2, bishop f3. This bishop is not looking so nice for white. This is a really nice bishop. Where is he gonna go? Okay, maybe he can try now to play h5, h4, and create some damage here for black. Wow, this knight on c1. This knight on c1 is not doing so great. Hey, Enzeli, thank you so much for following. Okay, so h5. Yes, he did it. h5, h4. Rook e3. Good move by white, sorry. So bishop c6. Good, bishop c6. And now it's still equal, so material is equal. Black should take the g2 pawn first and then the bishop. Yes, that's true. That's true. He should have taken the g2 pawn first. I think black could have done better first sacrificing the rook. Yes, I agree, Paragon. I agree that sacrificing the rook would have been a much better play. Okay, this rook is not looking so great for black. He's going to need to get out of the way somehow. Maybe the bishop, good. Bishop out of the way, good. And then maybe this bishop can come to h3. Okay, so this pawn is not hanging because it's defended by the rook. h4. Black is going for an attack here. h4. Let's see. But black is still quite solid. After the trade, the king can just come to g2. Okay, c4. Where is the rook gonna go? Rook e6. Bishop h3 I think would have been a better chance. Just realized that Harold team has essentially 3 players. No way, just 3 players? Harold boys, 86 points. They just need one more win and they are equal with Gaelskull, Vic Aulig. This is getting intense. Okay, Gaelskull, Vic Aulig. There are 35 minutes left in this arena, in this tournament. So, Harold boys are doing well. Jason is doing well, holding the team up. Jason is a great leader for the team, and Owen is the leader for the Gaelskull Vic Aulig team. Okay, so let's see this game. So rook e3. This is a really close game, and there's no increment on the clock. So once you're down on time. Once you're down on time, you're gonna need to pick up the speed because there's no increment. So this is it. This is all you've got. So 1 minute and 20 seconds versus 1 minute and 50 seconds. Number 1 versus number 2. Yes, their last player paused. Oh no, they paused. What was your school team, Diana? I am actually not on a school team. Okay, so Harold Boys are playing Jason and Dan against the rest. Okay, so Jason and Dan are the duo that are holding up the Harold team. Okay, A4, A5, I mean, Rook D5 trying to collect this pawn. And I think Black has lost a pawn, but maybe he can try and play Rook F3 to take this pawn. So it's still alive. Good. Rook F3. Oren has found Rook F3 before I said. Oh, I went to Limerick school. So some school in Limerick. Okay, so now Black is a pawn up. Maybe he can try play Rook C1. Rook C1 attacking this pawn. But okay, C6 just defends it. H4, he is going for a queen. Okay, H4, he's going for a queen. Who do you pick in this position? I think that Black is still slightly better. But it's still not clear. I mean, I still think Black is slightly better. So now he should probably try and push these pawns. Or what could he do? Oh, E4 was a nice move. Nice find by Jason. Good move, Jason. Okay, so now they are going to be playing Bullet. What was your team? Okay. Okay, Dermot, thank you for teaching me English. English is not my strong point, but thank you. Okay, this is going to be, it's going to be down to the last few seconds. White has lost his pawns, and now the king is coming in. Rook D3 check. Where is the king going to go? King E2. Okay, King E2. C5. He is bringing in all his pawns in. Okay, C. Oh, wow. This is looking like an easy win for Black. C2, and White cannot stop the queen. Hey, Chess Junkie. Oh, he stopped. Oh, this is looking very close. This is looking very close, but I still think there is no way of White to save this because these two pawns are going to be going by themselves and queening. There's no way to stop these pawns. Okay. Oh, he missed taking the pawn. This is intense. This is crazy. Jason is going there. King C3. He found a way to make the queen. He found a way to bring this queen in. To bring this pawn to queening. And now this is just an easy win for Black. White has no time as well. So, okay, Jason won that game. That was really close. I agree, some advantage, but not clear win yet with this little time. Yes, that's true, Little Schnitzel. Okay, so Will Skull, Vic Alec are still in the lead with 96. Oh, Harold Boys are now 96 points as well. Harold Boys and Vic Alec are both on 96. This is going to be intense. This is going to go down to the last few games, I think. I heard that Diana was the greatest female school chess player, but maybe her school team wasn't the strongest. Oh, you're talking about the school's chess championships. Oh, that was not a team event. That was an individual event. So I was representing Ireland. I was just representing my country. It was the school's chess championship. So I was just representing my school as well as my country. So it wasn't actually a team event. Okay, let's look at Tomcast against Jason. So Jason is the LeBron James of Harold Boys chess team. How old these guys are? I don't know. I think they're around maybe 13, 14, 15. I am not so sure. Hey, Zombie Chainsaw, I am good. Okay, so what is happening here? White is a piece up. Tomcast has a piece up against Jason. Oh wow, Tomcast is a piece up against Jason. Let's see how Jason pulls this out of the bag. How is Jason going to convert this? So Tomcast just needs to calm down a bit. And hey Masood, how are you doing? Tomcast just needs to not play quickly. He needs to be careful of some back rank maybe in the future. So probably H3 or H4 would be some good moves for him. Queen H6, Bishop C1, good move. The queen was looking to come to D2. So Tomcast is playing this quite well. Oh no! Bishop C1 actually blunders checkmate! Oh no! Oh no, I did not see this! Oh no! Back rank! Oh no! H3 was an important move, Tomcast! I'm so sorry about that! That was terrible! Oh no! Oh, Jason won again for his team! I think... Okay, Guelskull, Vic Aulig, and Harold Boys are still neck to neck. Neck and neck. I don't know the right phrase, but that was wow, wow, wow. Bishop C1 was actually not a great move. I am so sorry. I don't know why I said Harold Boys are now in the lead. Harold Boys are now in the lead with 108 points versus Vic Aulig's 106 and Skullfursa are on 83 with Lucan also on 83. Vikil Kiasog are down with 38 points, so it's going to be hard for them to catch up, but I'm sure they can manage to put up a good fight. So let's see another game here. Let's see Harold Boys. Let's see Dan the Man. Dan against Agile Bear. Dan against Agile Bear. Jason has won all his games. Oh, wow. Chelsea is raiding with a party of 15. Thank you so much for the raid, Chelsea. I really, really appreciate it. Shout out to Chelsea. Thank you, Halvard, for giving the shout out to Chelsea. Thank you so much for the raid. We are just commentating on the schools championships. Okay, so let's see, Dan. How is he going to? Dan is 2 pieces up. So Dan, I think, has a calm game here, a calm win. He doesn't really need to do much. He just needs to develop, but his king is not doing so great. So maybe, oh, Black actually has some checkmating ideas with Rook here and Queen E1, but after Knight F3, there's no more Queen E1, so Queen E2 even. Queen E2 is also close to checkmate, so Rook F8, Queen E2, King will come to C1, and then, okay, Queen C2 doesn't work because this bishop is defending. So what could he do otherwise? Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you had a great stream. Okay, so what could he do here? So Dan, even though he's 2 pieces up, his king is quite exposed here. Maybe he can try. I don't know what he can try. What could he try? Oh, he can actually just take this pawn. This pawn is hanging. I didn't see this. So D4 is hanging, and it will defend all of these mating plans. Or Rook E1. Rook E1. Yes, you're right, Paragon. Rook E1. Knight E5. He has blundered a knight. The knight is gone. No. And now Rook E1 is not possible anymore. Queen H7. King F8. King F8. And now what? Is there any checkmate? I don't think there's any checkmates. There's no more checks even. Well, actually, there's a check on H6. Oh, and then Rook E1. Wow, what a find by Dan. Rook E1. Oh no. Okay, so now Bishop H7 maybe. Bishop H7 and then Queen F7. This might be a draw. Black just offered a draw. Black just offered a draw. We will see if Dan will take it. Queen g5. Okay. Queen g5 check. King back. Queen h6 again check. So white actually declined the draw offer, but perhaps this is going to be a draw. What can he do? He cannot let the queen come into e2. Bishop h7. Now king here. Queen g6. Queen g6. Hey, leg f4. BG, thank you so much for following. King h8. Okay, I don't like king h8. Bishop comes out. Bishop g6. Oh no! Bishop g6, king g8, queen h7. Is queen f7 mate? I think it's mate in 2 moves. Oh no! Agile Bear! Agile Bear just blundered mate in 2 moves. This is crazy. Oh no! Oh no! This is not great. Oh no! Agile Bear, king h8 was not good. Oh, he had such a good chance. Okay, I will hydrate. I will hydrate. Thank you, by the way, Arcodp2 Dada. Thank you for following. Oh, wow. Okay, that was a crazy game. Diana played for a draw in this position. Yes, Arhane. Hey, DS0TM73, thank you for following. Okay, that was crazy. Dan is still helping. Harold boys are in the lead. 116. 23 minutes to go. 116. The other one loses a queen. Yes, the other one loses a queen. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Jason against Classy Kieran. Will Jason lose his streak? Jason is a queen down. Jason is a queen down. Oh wow, this is, how did Jason lose a queen? Okay, queen f2. Wow, Jason has lost his momentum. Maybe develop this knight, knight c6 and knight b4. Maybe. Edgar redeemed hydrate. Okay, I will hydrate. I will hydrate. Crazy game, such a crazy game. I know, these are crazy. Knight c6, good move by Classy Kieran. Wow, Classy Kieran might beat Jason. Okay, bishop, the knight goes, and now, no, he cannot. Maybe knight d4, threatening checkmate on c2. Will he move? Yes, knight d4, good move by Classy Kieran. Okay, Jason, I think it's game over for Jason. He has lost his streak. This is crazy. Oh my goodness. Knight e3, last hope, but the knight is gone. Check, king goes back to g8, and now it's gonna be game over. What is happening here? He can even try knight f3 and knight d2. Okay, and suffocate made him. Rook f8, the rook comes in to play as well. Knight takes f2, he is not letting anything pass him. Classy Kieran is playing really well. This was a great game. I wish I could have seen it from the start. Queen d3. I don't know how Jason lost a queen though. Skull Ursa. Skull Ursa has a great chance now of coming back in, and white resigned. Jason resigned the game. Okay, so Jason resigned. Who is in the lead? Skull Ursa are in 4th place. Lucan just took 3rd place. Okay, so Lucan are in 3rd place. Harold boys are in 1st place now with 118, still leading. Vic Owlick not much behind with 110, and Lucan in 93, but Jason just lost. Okay, let's watch the next game for Jason. That was crazy. We were not expecting that, but LeBron James cannot win them all. Okay, Jason just lost a pawn. What is he doing? Oh no. Okay, never mind. That was a false alarm. He didn't lose a pawn. There were 2 pawns down. Never mind. Okay, so white can just castle, bring the rook to e1, and Jason is doing well. Okay, so Jason needs to castle here. Wow, I am actually losing my voice here. This is very intense, but okay, Knight, knight e5, rook e1, good move by Jason. Jason is finding all these wonderful moves. Bishop f3, now this rook is on the queen and the king's file. This is not looking great for black. d3 is going to be coming in. He needs to do something, but this is not looking good. This knight is gone. I think it's going to be close. He can try. Oh, queen c5. Now this knight is gone. Rook will just take or bishop takes. Yes. And now what is he going to do? d5. He can try d5. Well, actually, he needs to play bishop e7 to protect this this discover check. But this was not a great opening choice from Luke. Okay, queen f3. Queen f3. What is queen f3 threatening? d3. What is winning? Yes. Edgar, even the knight, he just blundered the knight anyway. c6, c6, threatening to play d5, d5, developing the bishop. Dermot redeemed hydrate, okay. I will hydrate. What is happening? Okay, the bishop will come out. The bishop will go either to d3 or f5. Okay, bishop f5, good move. But Jason is just a piece up. I think Jason will easily convert this after that terrible loss in the previous game. I think he is eager to win this game and redeem himself. Okay, so queen b6. I think Luke is just... Oh, this bishop is hanging. This bishop is hanging. Queen b6 actually drops the bishop. Bishop c5, threatening to take on f2. Bishop c5, threatening to take on f2. He can play bishop e3 to swap off another pair of pieces. Rook f1. Okay, rook f1 is a little passive from Jason, but he's keeping it. He's keeping it calm. Rook e8, activating the rook. Okay, this is good. Bishop h6. Good. Bishop h6. Jason found bishop h6. He cannot take because of the pin. Now queen g5 and queen f6, and it will be checkmate. But actually, bishop f8. Bishop f8 just defends against checkmate. So queen f6 is maybe not going to be checkmate. So bishop f8 will actually just protect against the checkmate. So there's no checkmates. So what can he do? Black can actually take on b2 and take another pawn, maybe. Well, I think knight a4 is a problem. Oh, Luke took on b2, but knight a4 might be a problem. Okay, queen f6, but bishop f8 just defends. Bishop f8 just defends the checkmate. Redeemed breathe. Queen d4. Wait, what just happened? What? No, bishop d4. Luke, why did you give away a free bishop? Bishop d4, no. Queen takes, and now f6, queen takes, and now, oh my god, Luke is just giving away all his pieces. Oh no, Luke, what is happening here? No, Jason can just take another rook. Oh no, and then black can take a queen, but this is not looking great. Oh no. Luke has lost all his ammunition. Jason is thinking, but I don't know what he's thinking about. Oh, he took. Okay, never mind. Okay, now this is game over. Black resigned. Another win from Jason. Jason is still holding the team. Harold boys are 122 points against 112. I think they will 124 now. They will definitely win this, I think. Although I won't speak too soon. So let's see. Who will we watch now? Let's see a game from Classic Kieran. So Classic Kieran is the person who beat Jason. So let's see how he is doing. Let's see if Classic Kieran is going to win in the game. So he's playing Tomcast. Okay, so Classic Kieran is a piece up. He's a piece up. Classic Kieran is a piece up. Okay, good. So now he's going to take the h3 pawn. So some good technique from Classic Kieran. Okay. So now he just needs to move the bishop out of the way. So this is some good technique. Poor Tomkas. I don't think he's going to be able to hold on, but you never know because anything can happen in these games. Bishop e2 check. Okay, the king goes out of the way. What is he going to do now? Rook f1. Okay, rook f1. King back. He needs to activate his king somehow, so maybe actually b3, c4 could be a plan. Maybe try and create some problems here, but Classic Iran is a minute down, but I don't think he will struggle to win this game. So he just needs to just start pushing his pawns, maybe activating his king, and taking advantage of his pieces. Okay, bishop d3. Bishop d3 maybe threatening a check. Good, activating your rook. Rook f8. I think rook f7 might have been better and taken these pawns and maybe created a passed pawn. Doing a great job. I would hire you. Thank you. Okay, rook h7. Now taking this pawn, grabbing another pawn. The king is locked to the final rank. And now this pawn, after d4 comes in, after d4 pushes down the board. Okay, Tomkas has resigned. So Classic Iran has won. So he is representing Skull Ursa. He's a great player for Skull Ursa. Okay, so Skull Ursa are actually 106 points against. So they're 10 points below Guelskull. Guelskull Vikalik. Rook f7, Diana. Rook f7. I think I missed something. Did I? Okay. Anyway, let's see. What game will we look at now? Okay, so let's look at Oren against Connor Keane. I don't think we have looked at a game against Oren yet. I think Oren is the best player from Skull Ursa. So, Queen h5. The queen is on h5. Connor's king is not castled yet, so this might be a problem for Connor. Okay, let's see what's happening here. So, knight c6, developing his pieces, good. He needs to push d6 at some stage, maybe queen d7 and castle queenside. I don't think castling queenside should be a plan for black here because rook g8, okay, rook g8, but Connor, you really need to castle that king. That king in the center is not looking great. Okay, Oren, what can Oren do? So pieces are equal. Maybe he can try and play g3, f4, and just create some hassle. Maybe he shouldn't even worry about the g2 pawn because he might waste some time here, and he has a lot of momentum because black's king is in the center. So what can he do? Maybe he can actually try d4, d5, open the king up, attempt at opening the king, and actually after d4, d5, after he takes here, he cannot take back because the king is pinned. This pawn is pinned. Sorry, not the king is pinned, the pawn is pinned. So d5 is a great plan for Oren if he wants to maybe get advantage. This g2 pawn shouldn't really be a worry. f4 by Oren. Okay, f4 is another great move. f5 maybe. f5 and taking here. g4! Oren is going for it. Okay. What school is Connor from? Connor is from Vic Aulig. So Connor is from Guelskull, Vic Aulig from Galway, and Skull Ursa is also from Galway. So Oren and Connor are both from Galway. So rivalry team. What is that called? It's called derby match, or sorry, I'm not so familiar with the lingo here, but I think it is. Is it derby? Sorry, I don't know how to call it when two rivals play. But okay, so what was the last move? Bishop f1. Okay, bishop f1. The bishop was attacked. He will recycle his bishop to g2. Okay, knight f3. Knight f3, bishop g2 next. Where will this knight go after that? Maybe knight e5. Okay, queen f5. Knight h4. White will lose a queen. He didn't lose a queen. Local derby match? Yeah, I think that's how you say it. Let's see Lucan player next, please. Okay, sure, Dermot. We will look at Lucan. I don't think we have watched enough of their games. Okay, so Oren. What is Oren gonna play? So knight h8. Knight h8. What is happening? Wow, this knight on HA is looking very neat there in the corner of the board. Knight F4, Knight F4, Knight G6. Okay, swapping off those knights. Knight H5, wow. There have been so many knight moves so far. Look how many. This knight came in from D4 and went all the way to H8. Look at that knight coming in strong. Now to G6. Now knight H5. Knight F8. What is this knight doing? Knight takes G7. Okay, knight was swapped off. Knight E6. Wow. This knight really had a journey around the board. He's back now. Oh no, I thought this knight is lost. This knight is now lost. Oh my god, this poor knight has traveled so much and his time has come to be lost. That was very unlucky. So Oren just is a piece up now. Well, actually a piece for 2 pawns. A piece for 2 pawns. So what is happening here? So maybe Rook G8 he can try. So it's still not clear who is winning. Rook B5. What a great move by Connor. Maybe trying to create some attacks here. Queen B4 can come in next. Checkmate black. Queen H3 now is a great move. Queen H3 and Rook A5 and threatening checkmate. Rook F8. Okay, defending the F6 pawn. So Connor is being very careful here. Oh, free rook or mate? What? He had a free rook? Oh no! Oh no! Queen A8 mate! No! I did not see this! I did not see this! Oh no! Connor missed it! I missed it! We all missed it! This was terrible! Oh no, poor Connor! After that knight, I have to say though, that knight maneuvering was really impressive. This knight really came all the way around the board. Okay, let's look at another game. So let's look at Lucan. Okay, we will look at a game with Lucan. So Luke Cole is representing Lucan. So Luke Cole against Connor Keane. Let's look at Luke Cole against Connor Keane. Hey Pruthi, how are you doing? Okay, so Luke Cole representing Lucan against Connor Keane, who is from Vic Aulig from Galway. Queen D2. Okay, so black's position is quite, he has less space. Queen G5, threatening to take on G7. He will probably have to castle. Hope all of you are doing good. Yes, we are doing good. Meanwhile, I'm losing my voice here. Okay, F6. Connor just moved F6. I am not so sure about this move. This G2 pawn is G7. Sorry, this G7 pawn is hanging, and I don't know how black is going to manage in this position. This F6 pawn is now also hanging, and the rook. So rook F8, but rook F8 doesn't actually do anything because the pawn can still take. Maybe rook G8, but then the pawn is still hanging. So Connor, I think that you have put yourself in quite a challenging position. So maybe H7, Queen H5 is also coming, F6 is also coming. Oh wow, this is not looking nice. Rook F8, Rook F8. I think you can still take on F6 maybe. Yes, you can still take on F6. Rook takes. No, Rook F7! Rook F7! I don't know why. No, F7 check! F7 check, and then the knight can come in. Yes! Yes, Luke saw F7. Okay, Knight G5. Knight G5. Then another piece is coming in now. Queen H5. Rook F7. Queen takes F7, and it's checkmate. Great play from Luke. Luke played this beautifully. What a lovely game by Luke. That was amazing. Very accurate play. I really, really like Luke's play here. Luke from Lucan. Luke from Lucan played very well. Maybe Knight G6, Queen takes, and then King here. But it's still not looking great. Queen G7. King has to go to E6. And we're going to see another king traveling around the board. Okay. King E6. What is he going to do? Knight D2. Rook F7. Okay, another sacrifice here. Oh, actually the knight came to F7 and check. King D Oh, sorry. Knight e7. Queen f4. He should probably develop some of his pieces to checkmate the king. Maybe b4 is also coming. This king is not looking great. Knight a3. Okay, sure. Knight a3. Bishop b5. Wow. Some great play here from Luke. Maybe. Great move. Queen e3. Now threatening to play d5. d5 check. The king goes back to b8 and he is quite safe, but he is still a rook and 2 pawns down. c5. c5. I am not so sure about c5. c5 is now becoming a target. Queen c5. Queen will just take on c5 now. King goes back to b8 and now, what could he do? d6 is a move. Queen d6, queen f7. Sorry, c7. Queen c7. And then what? Okay, so he decided to swap off queens. So now this is just an easy game. So Luke decided to simplify. Hey, Amir, how are you doing? When is your mic arriving? My mic is arriving on the 29th of June. So, in a long time, at the end of the month. So in July, I'll be getting my queen. Bishop d7. So Luke has just a simple game now. He is going to play a4 maybe? Good, a4. Wow, Luke is finding all of these moves. This is crazy. Quentin, this is, I don't have the, what am I saying? The commands on, but we are watching a school championships match here. So this is the link to the tournament. Don't click join, please, because this is the schools championships. But we are just watching. It's the primary schools, Irish schools championships. There is a link to it. Okay, so Luke managed to checkmate. Well done, Luke. Okay, Luke from Lucan. So, Harold boys, there are 2 minutes left in this arena. 2 minutes left in this tournament. Jason is playing Classy Kieran. The last game, Classy Kieran won with a queen, and now Jason is getting the revenge and is winning this pawn endgame. This pawn is going to be a queen. The king cannot stop all these pawns. And now it's looking like game over for Classy Kieran. Jason is managing to get his revenge. I guess he was quite angry after this game. After the last game, sorry. And he wanted to get a win against Classy Kieran. So, okay. Now, there are no stalemate tricks. Classy Kieran is... Black just offered a draw. White declines the draw. Some sneaky draw offers here. Do you have any friends or something there? So I am just commentating on this. So I was just asked to commentate on this. Hey, Goku. Okay. So this is game over. I don't know what Classy Kieran is trying to do. Maybe lose on time or something. There are only 1 minute. There's only 1 minute left. So let's see if we can find another game. Maybe Connor Keane against Kina Hanna. Let's see, Connor Keane against Kina Hanna. Okay, so what's happening here? Connor Keane is three pawns for a piece now, 2 pawns for a piece. Okay, so we're in. There's 1 minute left in this arena, in this tournament today. Knight f3. Okay, knight f3, developing the knight. He's going to castle next. Next, the bishop needs to come out, castle the king. Queen c6. Okay, the queen is now attacked. The queen takes on g2. This pawn was hanging. Connor left this pawn hanging. Okay, rook f8. Now h2 is hanging. So Kina Hanna is now a piece up. What is going on here? This is intense. There are only 42 seconds left in this arena. Queen f3 attacking the rook. Oh no! Kina Hanna did not see this. Kina Hanna did not see that the rook is hanging, and now Connor Keane is taking the lead on this match with an exchange up. Knight c6. This king is going in the center of the board. This is crazy stuff, guys. Knight d4, 16 seconds left in the tournament. I don't think this will count towards the final score, but We are still going to watch this game. Okay, and now a piece gone. Connor is a full rook up. Queen e5. Wow, this has been some crazy games here with the long diagonal. I think we've seen already three people missing out on this long diagonal stuff. Some sneaky play here. Knight b6 attacking the queen. What is happening here? Okay, so this king is going to be checkmated soon. Connor takes on a7, winning another pawn. And I think it's game over soon. The clocks have run out. Bishop a3. Now the queen is lost. Connor has played this very nicely. Yes, Quinton. The queen is lost. Now he is a queen and a rook up. This is game over. It will be checkmate soon. Rook c1. How will he checkmate this king? So, the clock has finished, and now Harold have how do I say, taken the lead, have secured, that's the word I was looking for. Harold's boys have secured the lead in Section C team battle with the 168 points. Guelsko, Vic Aulig not coming too far behind with 135, but they didn't quite make it. And Skull Ursa from Galway. So the two Galway teams have secured second and third place. 135 from Vic Aulig and 128 from Skull Ursa. And Lucan just 5 points behind in fourth place. I am so sorry, but Luke from Lucan had some great games. He was a great team leader for Lucan with 44 points. He is actually the fourth overall player. So well done to Harold boys. Congratulations in securing first place. That was some great team play, some great team efforts, and well done as well to Vic Aulig, who were leading at the beginning, but they just the Harold boys were just too strong for them. Okay, so that was it for the battle. I need to go now and go on to a call with a Zoom meeting with the rest of the team. But I will be back in a few minutes. I just need to analyze a few games with them and talk through some games. So let's raid